Good morning and welcome to our final concert of our convention. We are pleased today from way in the west part of our state, we have the Rapid City Stevens Cadet 9th grade band. They are under the direction of George Dragoo and Jordan Seidel, and we have a special guest who will introduce the band.
Good morning. My name is Krista Inman and I'm one of the assistant principals at Stevens High School. It is my privilege to extend a sincere thank you to the South Dakota Bandmasters. We are incredibly grateful for the invitation for our Stevens 9th grade cadet band to perform at this year's conference. It's truly an honor to be on this stage, and we sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share our music with you. The band program at Stevens High School has long been a source of pride in our district. The legacy of outstanding directors before us has helped create opportunities like the one we celebrate today. That tradition of excellence continues through the dedication and hard work of the students that you see on this stage. Their countless hours of practice, their teamwork, their perseverance, and their commitment to something bigger than themselves does not go unnoticed. We are incredibly proud of what they have accomplished. Our band directors, George Dragoo and Jordan Seidel, care deeply about each single student in their program. They work tirelessly to ensure that each student feels welcomed, valued, and that they truly belong to the Raider Band family. For them, it's not just what they do, it's who they are. This is a great day to be a part of the Raider Band family, and I can confidently say you are going to love the concert you're about to hear. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Jordan Seidel.
Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning and sharing this moment with us. It really means a lot to us as a school and to these students. I just wanted to take a brief moment. Our next piece is kind of a unique, special one that we wanted to do. When we got invited to play at the conference this year, we thought, what better time than to commission a piece for this concert? So we reached out to composers around and found one that we really like. Kenley Christopherson, we've done his music with our bands. If you haven't, you should. He's a great young composer that really creates some really melodic things, some really exciting things out there. He's about 6 hours north of us in Canada, and it was really nice. Sent a message, a video to the kids Thursday night talking about this performance and everything. So you can read the program notes, the story behind this, but basically as a young tour guide in Canada, there was this story of this tragedy that happened on the lake in the middle of Alberta. And this tells the story of that tragic event, and he was so glad that we had an opportunity for him to put that in music. He's been waiting for years for the right moment and the right group to do that. So now we'd like to present Kenley Christopherson's The Wreck of the Suzanne E. like to briefly introduce our next guest conductor. Bringing a 9th grade band to this conference is a fun gamble. Our submission last year was this year's sophomores, so nobody you see on stage. We had confidence and heard great things from our feeder schools of what was coming up, and they said, this is the group, this is the group. I mean, you can see in the program, we had 2 students that just got back from Carnegie Hall a couple days ago. We have 4 students in all-state band, 3 students in all-state orchestra with the freshman group. They're a motivated bunch. And so it was nice to be accepted and then have them all show up and see that, yeah, this is the group that we could do it. And that is all due to our feeder program. And we are lucky to have people at the middle school sending us up some amazing musicians. And there's no greater feeder school director that any of you could ever have than at West Middle School, our own Lynn Alberti conducting the next piece.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here this morning. It's much appreciated that you are here to watch these amazing students here. I'd like to thank the South Dakota Bandmasters for the invitation for us to perform here this year. It's a great honor to be selected and to be here, but it's all because of the students past and present on the stage now. Thank you to SDSU for the help with the setup, the organization, the technical aspect of it, and for putting on such a great conference. Thank you to the parents. Some of them traveled here today, that's extra special, but for your support getting these students up to this point where they are now. And thank you to these students for doing such a fantastic job. They've been our students for only a semester. And to get them locked in and feeling this music and working together as a bigger group has been really special this year, and we are so thankful for that opportunity. So thank you, students. We're gonna keep rolling with Amparito Roca.
present an award plaque to the 9th grade cadet band from Rapid City Stevens under their directors, George Drydoon and Jordan Seidel.
All right, again, I think Mr. Seidel did a good job of a lot of thanks. We never can do enough. The back page, we try to think of the people like, I mean, it's Valentine's Day, come on. We had to do a song for Valentine's Day and dedicate it to our wives who are back home in Rapid City. And everybody out there, it's what a great opportunity. Seriously, the support we have an amazing band booster group. We've got an administration, a staff, everybody who is there to make their experience the best it can be. And we're so lucky to have that. But most importantly, we're lucky for these guys. I've said it before, some people have jobs, and I feel sorry for them, because this is awesome. The paperwork and the acronyms and stuff, maybe not, but getting to work with the students is so amazing. And it's, Yo-Yo Ma once talked about when he performs music, how he sees it now, is that he takes energy and he gives it to the audience. And I think that's such a great thing about what we're doing, because there will never be another performance like this, and there never has been. It's a moment in time, and we're glad that we're able to share that with you. And we are so incredibly proud, not only musically, but this whole trip. It's been an amazing trip with a group of freshmen, and we're lucky to have that. So our last number, we got to finish getting you moving. So if you feel like dancing, that's good. That's quoted from Michelle Fernandez on this piece. Mi Vecino is my neighbor, and it's part of the music and arts program. They're advocates for music in the schools. But the idea of this song is the imagery of just a party on the street in your neighborhood. And everybody comes out of their houses, and they bring some food to share, and so you get a little of this, a little of that, and the music is playing, and everybody's happy, and it's just a celebration of being together. It's great in this also. She has it written for some improv. We get to do that in Jazz Lab, but not in concert band. So later on, you're going to hear 4 soloists come up playing totally improvised solos over this nice Cuban pattern that's happening. So if your toe starts tapping, it's okay. If the leg starts moving, it's okay. If you feel like getting up and dancing with the person next to you, why not? All right, so thank you so much for being here this morning. We're going to close out our concert with Mi Vecino.